Hey everybody, welcome back to Divinity Dragon Commander. I believe last we left off we were getting ready for our next battle. Let's see. Let's look at the map and see what we gotta do. We need to disembark so we can claim this land. And then we need to, I guess, get ready for a fight at either Shade Ridge or Quelina Alda. See, they're trying to mess with our money, but we can't have that. Oh, crud, they're trying to attack here. We weren't ready for that. Yeah, we were in trouble with that one. That was kind of meant to distract anyways. So, this is the real one, the one that matters. There we go. Honestly, we should have done dragon at the first one to hold that ground, but crud. We'll auto-resolve here, because we're going to win. Yeah, that first fight should have been dragon. Oi. We fudged up. We gained ground, but we lost ground, so it was... Dragon Knight declared, Emperor, winged love child, is Empire's last hope. Emperor's motives disputed. Search for self-enrichment on intellectual or financial level. We have the quotes. Even his magic is self-centered, complains army.
Commander, it is imperative that we should win the war. For our enemies are godless heathens in need of annihilation. To hasten this process, I therefore propose we introduce conscription. For why have young, able-bodied men sit around or do menial tasks when they could be serving in your armies instead?
Commander, even the most peace-loving elf won't deny that in these dark times of war, allowances have to be made which we would otherwise condemn. Conscription, though, goes too far. Let those that wish to fight for our cause do so, but let's not force men away from their families if they feel it is their duty to stand by them.
Conscription may have somewhat of an ill ring to it, Commander, but it might be worth consideration nonetheless. There's not a dwarf that won't take up his axe for the Empire, but elves! A three-fingered man could number their volunteers on one hand. Time to get these weaklings into shape.
I don't think conscription is a very good idea, Commander. Not only should a life of soldiery be an individual's choice rather than an obligation, but by drafting so many young men into the army, you're draining our economical reserves. So please don't forget your political obligations because of your military ones.
Here's an imp's perspective, Commander. More soldiers equals bigger battles, and bigger battles equals more explosions. Win-win. Granted, it's a bit of a simplistic perspective, but imps will have their fun, you know.
Alright, so it's 3-4, 2 against, so we're gonna go with the majority here and institute conscription.
Bravo, Commander. Nothing like fresh blood to reinvigorate the military. A lot of it will be spilled, yes, but in service of the Seven, that is an honor, not a sacrifice.
You are too harsh a man, Commander! Think about the consequences of conscription. There will be cases of conscientious objection, desertion, thereby execution. So much drama for the sake of a few extra soldiers.
Good. Fair's fair, Commander. Oberon and his kin deserve to make a bit of an extra effort, and if they don't make for good cannoneers, at least they'll make for proper cannon fodder.
I think you're making a mistake, Commander, but so be it. A generation will march to war. How many will return, I wonder?
Wonderful. I knew you'd be swayed by the arithmetic of detonation. A child could do the math, and a child would be equally delighted by the outcome.
Well, 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 the Dragon Commander himself. Come, sit, drink with me. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. He's had a few too many. But you'd take to the right too if you had an imp apparatus for an arm. Never told you how I came by this eyesore, did I? 'Twas during the great and glorious last stand to save the Empire. Horseshit. We fought like lions so that the king, your bloody father, could scarper with what riches he could hold. But my soldiers did their duty. They died where they stood, and I was left for dead, want of an eye and an arm. Not that any of it mattered. The king's head was shown decorating a stake. Like star crowns will the pines come midwinter night. Defeat. Bah. Luckily, a touch of the malt can relieve its bitter taste. You have the respect of Maxos, and that certainly speaks in your favor. But you'll need to come a long way yet to prove unto me you're not just another pampered prince he yanked away from his mother's teat. So what'll you have then? Mead or milk?
I don't care what they say, Commander. We'd have won that last battle if the others had shown a bit more temperament. You drink up and go in till the day is won, I say. War is as fickle as the wind sometimes, Commander. The breeze is favouring us at the moment, but it isn't exactly storming in the faces of our opponents either.
You were being too impetuous on the battlefield, Commander. Typical male mistake. Very well, wouldn't you say? The end is perhaps not yet in sight, but victory is looming along the horizon like a mist out at sea. Let us hope, unlike the fog, it shan't evanesce.
What a sorry excuse for a general Henry is. Drunk as a dwarf again, going on and on about his lost arm. The more liquor disappears down his throat, the more he can still feel it. Wish he had a phantom tongue instead of a phantom limb. The place would be so much quieter.
Alright. And that's another round of the game, so I think we're going to call it. Things are not looking great, but they're not looking terrible. Yeah. So, thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and if you really like our content, check out the Patreon, which is linked down below. Also, be sure to check out the Discord server and become a part of our community, which is also linked down below. And we will see you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye.